On the bench today is the Gretsch Streamliner Jet Club 1 pickup guitar. It's been a while since I've put a budget level electric guitar on the bench for a video. Recently I was reading in Guitar World about Gretsch releasing a single pickup guitar that's only $189. Gretsch has updated two lines of affordable guitars, the Electromatics with 3 guitars and the Streamliners with 4 guitars. This guitar is part of the Streamliner series and is called the Gretsch Streamliner Jet Club 1 pickup. It's a no frills, no nonsense guitar with just what you need to produce great sound. I wanted to get the olive green version of this guitar, but I found so did everyone else because they were all sold out. Black was my next choice, and it's what I ended up with. I also thought about maybe getting the pink one. Here are the guitar specifications. The body is made of mahogany with a bound carved top, belly contour, and rounded heel. Mahogany neck with a fast C-neck profile. They use this phrase describing basically the angle of the head, and I talk about this later, as a pitch-perfect head angle for superior tuning stability. The guitar actually comes with a Graphtec Nubo nut, which is amazing for a $189 guitar. There's a 12-inch radius on a Laurel fretboard. It has pearloid neoclassic thumbnail inlays and 22 medium jumbo frets. They describe the single pickup as being a hot wire, high output ceramic humbucking pickup. There's a master volume and a master tone control. It's available in actually quite a few of the Gretsch colors, and it has a split V headstock and a high gloss finish. The guitar comes with a checklist of what has been checked in QC before the guitar was released and shipped from the factory. I decided to go through the checklist and see if they actually missed anything. Alright, so one phrase they make about the guitar is pitch perfect head angle for superior tuning stability. I spent time on the Gretsch website to see exactly what this specifically meant. By claiming a pitch-perfect angle, Gretsch is stating that they've engineered a precise angle that provides optimal down pressure for consistent tone and seating while being shallow enough to minimize the friction and binding at the nut, especially when using techniques like aggressive string bending or vibrato. This ideal balance is what leads to what they call superior tuning stability. In short, it's a proprietary marketing term for an engineered headstock angle designed to strike the best balance between string seating and low friction for reliable tuning performance. Kind of amazing for a $189 guitar. The fit and finish of the guitar is very good to, I would say, excellent. I checked the neck for raised frets and found no fret rucking anywhere on the fretboard. For a guitar at this price point, that surprised me. The edges of the frets were great until about the 15th fret, where I found sharp edges on both sides, and it pretty much from that point forward up the neck and needed some attention. The tuners are what I would characterize as they're pretty good and what I would call serviceable. Serviceable to me means that they do the intended job at a satisfactory level, and I wouldn't upgrade them. I really like the look of the fret markers. They make it very easy for you to see where you are on the fretboard, and I think that they actually just look kind of cool. The bridge is made of steel and is very adjustable. I was surprised by the weight of the bridge. Usually the wraparound bridges on a budget guitar are lightweight and most likely made of aluminum that's chrome plated. I'll say that although the checklist at the guitar had been checked for intonation, I found that it was not intonated. I ended up having to use the set screw on the bridge on the bass side and back the bridge off a couple turns. Then I was able to intonate the guitar spot on. The neck is easy to play and it feels great. I'm really happy that the guitar actually has a Graphtec nut installed from the factory and not the normal plastic that you'd expect from a budget guitar. Way to go, and thank you, Gretsch. Talking about the electronics and pickup. The electronics and pickup on the guitar are very budget in the fact you have very small low-cost pots and a ceramic pickup. Just for clarification, there are small pots in guitars that are high-quality pots. Usually, though, in a budget guitar, small pots are cheaply manufactured and not designed to have a long life. But here's the deal, though. They work, and they work really well. And someone pointed out recently in the comments that if you put the guitar side by side with a guitar that probably has good quality full-size pots, you're not going to with your ear hear the difference. I really like the clean and distorted sounds that come out of this guitar. Do I plan on upgrading them? Yes. The reason? Because this is what I do on the channel. Do I need to upgrade them? Nope. They're fine just as they are. Overall, for an entry-level budget guitar, for either someone just learning or a more experienced player that wants something they can play around with and mod without any guilt or concern, this is a great guitar. The only thing that would have made my out-of-the-box experience better, and I also think a new player, was if the guitar was truly intonated the way Gretsch said it was on the checklist. For a new player, I want a guitar that out of the box that they can pull out and basically tune it up and plug it into an amp and start playing. It just works. But, overall, for $189, man, you can't go wrong with this guitar. I can honestly say, and I purchased my guitar, that I think this is probably one of the most value-friendly budget guitars you can buy on the market today, period.